cup noodles will soon be microwavable as it ditches foam cups. Yes, I'm following NNN. No money, no love, no female. If I ever make a rap album, this is gonna be the cover. Me, despite living in the house for years. Girls be driving like this saying oopsies hee hee. When it suddenly gets dark at 4 PM. This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness. When you're getting your pizza and you don't want the cat to escape out the door. One guy with a group of girls in anime. He has his harem. One guy with a group of girls in a real life. He's gay. The quiet kid asking if we have any homework at the end of the Shrek Ed class. I just realized I do yoga every day. Psych ward? You mean the good pussy detainment facility? Today I will wear my white button down. Me when it's November and I haven't heard a single Christmas song on the radio. The burglar who broke in. Me finally having an excuse to kill a man. Mom, keep your mind off of girls. And keep your eyes in those school books. My school book. Akihiko Yoshida creates the design for 2B. Square Enix. Oh well. Whatever happens. Happens. Let's fight somewhere empty. What people think Australian fast food is. What it actually is. I'm coming over. Will you be long? Yes. The moment when you speak many languages. When you see your name on an FBI watch list for posting memes. Finally, some recognition for all my hard work. Girls have no idea what boys go through. No shaft, nut vid, make me, send balls, grower, or shower. If you put holy water in a humidifier it turns the room into a gas chamber for vampires. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Processed food companies, when they decide to put natural on the label. When all the cups are dirty, and you're too lazy to clean one. Looks like my ex has finally found someone. Me listening to music about selling drugs and killing people while I'm folding laundry. What puberty did to my friends. Boys, what puberty did to me. Elf interpretation in the West. Elf interpretation in Japan. Halloween ain't even scary no more. Y'all hoes made it lingerie day. What did Hank mean by this? Are you gonna make me beg? Come on. Just stick it in there. Me trying to sleep. A mistake I made in 2013. When she opens up and goes full detail about her hoe phase. When you are broke as duck, but you still want to be hospitable. Need a glass of tap water? My treat. Servers in a restaurant. I have 2 tables to take care of. Oh my god, let me help you. Dishwasher. Ready to die tonight. Yes. Cyclists these days got no respect for vehicles on the road. I've been behind them for hours now. Wife. I hope you guys are being safe out there. What's happening in the garage? Do you think I've been a good role model? You drink, you gamble, you have different women here practically every night. You're the best role model a guy could want. Houseplants. No, you watered me 0.001 milliliter too little this morning. Now I'll die. Meanwhile outdoor plants. My morning alarm's waiting to do their job. Me, going up the stairs behind a girl. Nice floor. Me at 11 PM, after eating healthy all day. When you both know it'll end in disaster, but you don't care. Deep down we all know that this McDonald's chicken nugget was better than the rest. When it's time to clock out and the boss asks if you can stay longer. I saw you at the festival, but you didn't even say hi. Me at the festival. Nobody. Females to a mechanic. My car keeps beeping, but when I put my seatbelt on it stops. Me the mechanic. Sound like you need a fuel pump. How much that cost? Dad, my friend will join us. Okay. Daddy, have you eaten yet? Yeah. Not yet. Nanny? Me at 3 AM reading all 398 comments of two strangers arguing. When he asks for his hoodie back. Overnight workers watching the clock go from 1:59 to 1 o'clock. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Me, my dream physique, my uncontrollable appetite. I'd rather be put in the luggage hold than have to sit like this on a plane. No, not November is top tier stupid. Looks like someone failed. Someone had to keep your girl happy. Flex State can't fix that. When she changes her status to single, here come all the motivational quotes about self-worth. I bring a sort of I'm deeply in love with you vibe to the situationship that the guy who's using me for my body don't really like. Welcome to adulthood. You get mad when they rearrange the grocery store now. Me at 6 AM. My cat politely asking for breakfast. Me, remember all that love I gave you? Yeah. Me, put it back in the bag. How it feels liking them way more than they like you. Me, the finger that isn't cracking the rest of my hand. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? It's buying the same COD game each year, expecting it to be different. Historians, when they realize that one thing we learn from history is we will never learn from history. Mario, Clow, FNAF, Cyberpunk fans getting good adaptation movies. Witcher, RE, Halo, Doom, Mortal Kombat fans. How it feels when you've graduated and you no longer have to study for exams on your birthday. When you flush the toilet and the water starts rising. When you realize that your crush actually liked you and was flirting with you 6 years ago. Hippity hoppity. I just want the pain to stopity. Me when I walk downstairs for breakfast, only to see an exact copy of me sat at the table and everyone is ignoring me. Cute first date idea. No, he moved during the panoramic photo. What would you do if your crush invites you over and they got the feet bed? How it feels to be white when it gets a little chilly out. Did you know? Under your skin you got a bunch of nasty looking pink bullshit. I don't know what's with that. When someone asks me what friends with benefits means. Not to impress girls, I saw guts from Berserk with huge muscles and decided to gain muscles. Don't I look cute? Point of view, you entered your great-grandfather's room in Argentina. Are you enjoying your order, sir? Yeah, it's great, thanks. How's your day been go? I love penis. $5. Therapy at a reasonable price? I can't ducking remember anything. Drug sniffing lizard joins Avondale Police Department. France protests. Police threaten to join protesters, demand better pay and conditions. Change team. When your homie tries to ruin No Nut November. How to get stronger in 30 days. Just do this. Can you do a video killing people with a rock? How I sleep knowing Babylon will fall. Shut up. My dad works for Valve and will use your decomposing corpse for a model texture. This is still Britain. You're under arrest for hate speech. What most people see. What colorblind people see. Me, having lost several comp matches to hackers. A literal serial killer. 10-year-old me creating my first nickname online. Dick Wiener. England in real life. England according to Hollywood. Me using my alternative accounts to support my argument. I watch a movie. I feel it's good. I go to Rotten Tomatoes to see the movie's ratings. It got a 22% on the tomato meter. Everyone, if God is so good, then why doesn't he just stop all the evil in the world? God floods Earth. Everyone. Me browsing on the computer. Searching for a new computer. My computer. Everyone. Don't date your ex. You'll regret it. Me. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. How it feels when your friends leave you behind when you tie your shoes. Me when I learned recess was for the teacher's required break. When you start playing the new MW3 and quickly realize you wasted $70. 7-year-old me explaining the deep lore of Lego Ninjago. My mom. My parents at age 29. Let's have a baby. Yes. Me at age 29. Whoa. When it's November and you can't collect nuts. Granny in heaven watching you cry yourself to sleep after beating off to an AI generated image of a Shreksy Waffle House waitress. Dog owner, he only wants to play. The dog. Me after realizing I will never see the same random girl who held eye contact with me and smiled as I was passing by again. FIFA players, COD players, buying the same game each year and being disappointed each year. Day 5 of no nitrogen November. Have a nice day 442. Playing games when you're supposed to be doing work. You can't defeat me. Teacher, no I know, but they can. Guardian activate.